It's 12:30 right now, and I'm actually getting ready to go outside to actually take my airbag out of my steering column, because earlier I actually went to take my steering wheel column cover off, I guess, and the bottom piece had a black stain as if my clock spring was leaking or something was happening underneath my steering wheel. So I'm going to investigate. Alright, so you guys will see that I already took my steering wheel column apart, and this is the bottom piece where normally this would go there, right? So when I took it off, I didn't realize right away, but if you can see that, I seen that and I was like, that doesn't look right. So I haven't replaced this clock spring back here, but I'm gonna actually take it out and investigate it. I have my airbag out of my steering wheel now. What I did is disconnected the battery, and then I disconnected the airbag. To do that, I had to remove two of these bolts that actually go into the side of the steering wheel. That actually loosens the airbag from this location, but it actually does pop off. Once that's off, make sure you ground yourself, put rubber gloves on, and then disconnect these. Again, make sure your battery is disconnected before you do anything over here. Then a 13mm goes right there. Make sure your steering wheel is at 12 o'clock, dead center. And then go ahead and take that bolt out. There's gonna be a splined metal rod, I guess you could say, coming out the steering wheel. And that's what the steering wheel slides on. If you can see right there, there's a big notch right here, so make sure that's always dead center. And if you can see, there's like a little dot right there. And we're gonna go ahead and make sure this is disconnected from right there. Go ahead and wiggle this off. I think it's loose enough now. I'm doing it with my knee and my hand. Put you down for a second. Oh, whew. I had to really pull that thing. So there it is. Got it off. It took some hard pulling, but there we go. So this is your clock spring, and this is what I'm gonna have to go to the junkyard for tomorrow and see if I can get one for like 25, 35 bucks. I have the clock spring out. These toggle switches, they have a screw right there at the edge, which I'm assuming disconnects these from one another. Try to keep that clock spring centered. These are the connectors, or connector holes. There's 4 back here, and you have 5 connectors there. This one, that plugs into that one. I totally forgot, I unplugged that. That actually goes to FOB solenoid, whatever you want to call it, but it connects with your key, and that's probably one of my issues. My key's probably not connected to that, which makes my alarm not work. So that's where Dodge comes into play. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect these two things off of this and yeah, bring it inside. This is what I'm gonna go ahead and take out of a parts car tomorrow. And I'll give you guys an update then. Bright and early, 7 o'clock a.m. Now I'm heading to drop my wife off to work, and then I'm heading to the junkyard. I'm going to grab my clock spring. Alright, we're at the junkyard. I got my tools right here. I can already see one right there. I want to try to find one on the ground. There's another one. There's another one. This one doesn't seem to be smashed. There's the relay box, you guys. Just gonna see. That's what it looks like. There's the TIPM. Ooh, look at that! Look at that! Oh God! Oh, look at this! What a score! I don't even have to worry about taking it apart. I got a couple things I need to do, and then I can go ahead and take the steering wheel off. That's awesome. I'm hoping that the wheel is actually straight and clocked right, but nope. Let's hope this fixes it. Yep. Let's just double check. Yep. Hell yeah. Let's go ahead and disassemble it. Alright, our first step is we're going to take our star drive, and I think it's a T27 or whatnot. Loosen that. Get the screw here and there. One screw. One up here. There we go. Once you get this screw out, you'll be able to remove the top and the bottom. Remove the top first. And pull out and down. It looks like there's a stain right there. Hopefully this one's good. So you can see you got 1, 2, 3 clips, and then you have one back here. So we're gonna have to take out that bolt and the other bolt on the other side. You're gonna need your 10mm socket. Keep on dropping everything. I like to use a small stubby extension. Hopefully you can see that. Go ahead and loosen. Okay, they're loose. Take the bolt out. I love the cheetah print. Now check this out, ready? Now that I got, I think both of them are totally loose, we're gonna show you how to pop it. That's it. Alright. Now this is where it gets tricky usually when you have a battery in there, but this has been dead for a while. But I'm still gonna ground myself. Pretty much I ground myself. And then I get my rubber gloves on and I go ahead and take that out. Alright, now that I got my rubber gloves on, I can go ahead and squeeze the first one, pull it out, and then the next one, and brace the airbag. Go ahead and put that over there. Oh, we're gonna go put that over there. Now remember this clip? This is the other one. Go ahead and pull it out. Move it out of the way. Same with this one. So 13 to that. I'm gonna use an extension. Once you have it loose, it's pretty easy. Once your bolt's out, make sure all your connectors are out. Nerve-wracking being on here. Let's see if we can go do this. Sideways. Up and down. Say lock this and try it. Might be easier. Oops. Back and forth. Oh wow. Telling you. Put this out back. Oh, something just fell from the engine bay compartment. Fell onto the other car under me. Oh, that was nerve-wracking. There we go. Oh my god, I just moved the whole fucking car. Oh. Alright. This one doesn't really look much promising either. But yeah, look at that. But who knows? Oh, I don't know, guys. I came here for one, I might as well leave here with one. But they're just ugly, guys. Ugly. And I don't want to keep on going on these cars. Look at them. They're just sitting on top of one another. Clearly this person was a cat woman or some shit. I swear, if they want ridiculous money for this, I'm not even buying it. That should just come off. So I need that, but I also need a traction control. Let's see if we can do this. So I need one of the ESP switches right there. Alright, I had to go ahead and break the center console because you can see that I couldn't get it out of gear no matter what I did. So I had to break that. And now I can take out the radio, and hopefully in the middle, bezel comes out. Oh, that wasn't good anyways. Go ahead and disconnect the connectors in the back. Sorry for my bad camera action, you guys. Just trying to get what I need. That piece. And here we have it. This one has passenger side airbag off button right here. Well, just a light, I guess. It's not a button. But at least I have my ESP and hazard button. Looks like it's in pretty good condition. You know, to be honest, it's like I have this one, but I feel like getting that one too. But what sucks is there's a differential, it looks like. Alright, so without the toggle switches, I guess you could call them, whatever we called them last night, and they just wanted 35 with this clock spring, which sucks because I wanted the whole system. Here it is, all cleaned up, and they wrote their, you know, logo on there, HA, and then H-5. I don't know what that is, but now that it's cleaned up, we're gonna go ahead and install it. Here's the old one. And looks totally different with the fact that it's a light out. Well, last night I was using my Craftsman light and my GoPro head strap with a GoPro universal light. So here's the new one. Here's the old one. The part number is the same. 530AF, 530AF. So just gotta make sure the clock spring is dead center, and pretty much this is gonna be top dead center. That's gonna be always at the bottom. You want to rotate evenly one way, and then go back to top dead center, and then rotate again, and make sure your top dead center is centered, because if not, you're not going to be able to turn your steering wheel all the way one way. Then you're going to have to take it all apart again. So I'm going to go ahead and install that one onto there. Gonna have 3 star drive screws. Now that that's tight, I'm gonna go ahead and put the steering wheel back on. Feed the 2 wires into the top of the steering wheel. Go ahead and line up your notch. Make sure your little black dowel coming off your clock spring is centered to your steering wheel. Once you feel like it's lined up, go ahead and push. Clip in that white connector at the top, and then push. Go ahead and insert your 13mm bolt. Go ahead and tighten that down. It's supposed to torque to about 40 foot-pounds, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it by hand. There we go. When you're inserting your left toggle switch, go ahead and hold that down, and this is gonna go slide in there just like that. Put your screw right there, tighten that down, and then this will plug into the back of that. Now with this side, the same. Go ahead and slide that in like that, and then you go ahead and plug that in. That should be able to plug in pretty easy if you go ahead and use a flathead screwdriver. Yeah. Now go ahead and put that screw in. And that's nice and tight. Make sure those yellow wires are out of the way. Make sure everything is plugged in. There's 3 clips down there, and then you got a top clip that goes in the back of the left toggle switch in the back, and you got the black clip right there, and then this clip right there. We're gonna get the airbag, and we're gonna plug in the yellow one and then the black one. Yellow one will go on the right, black one will go on the left. And these are the 2 bolts, like I showed you last night. I'm gonna go ahead and ground myself, and clearly I don't have any rubber gloves on me. Awesome. I am gonna grab some though. So there's the steering wheel airbag, slowly and carefully. And you can see yellow and black, yellow and black. Yellow, click, black, click. Center it, and it should just clip on. You take a 10mm ratchet and a stubby extension, and go ahead and insert our bolts back into the steering column to hold in the airbag and the horn. That side's in. So I'm just making sure I clipped in all the connectors back into their home. making sure everything's tight also before I go ahead and put the covers back on. We'll go ahead and reinstall this. Alright, now I got the bottom and I'm gonna go ahead and put the top on. And that should just click together. So go ahead and install your 2 longer screws. There we go. Everything is back together. You can see as new. So we're gonna go ahead and now replace this. You can see mine is a little different. Clearly it's been cut out, but that one has a single and this one has a double. This one's just a light, but everything's in the same spot. Pretty sure it'll work. We'll see. Alright, got all the 4 screws out. You can see they're really small. So let's go ahead and remove that. So I want to look at the product numbers. 327 is mine, and then 326. But if we look at the product number, which starts with a P, 715 AD and 707 AC, 2 different. But we're gonna try it out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put the screws back in, plug it all in, and go ahead and put the battery on. So doesn't that look a lot better? Hell yeah! Put my 13mm wherever it is and put the battery back on. Alright, I got my Cobalt 13. My stock engine bay. By the way, I got the little nipples for the back so I could put the cover back on. See, I've been touching the cables overnight, but they did move a little bit. Go ahead and put the positive on. Tight. Negative. Nothing blew up over there, which is a positive. Okay, now I'm gonna go inside the car and I'm gonna put the key in the ignition and turn the key with me outside of the car because I'm a little cautious. Key. Nothing blew up. Awesome. Yes, I was nervous, you guys. Go ahead and start her. Oh, that's a good thing. It didn't blow up. And now my radio isn't working. ESP, that turns off. That's awesome. Airbag light isn't turned off. ABS and ESP/BAS. Put the e-brake down. Turns off. Good. Someone mentioned that I should have a professional OBD2 scanner hooked up, which my buddy has one, but I'm not really that great at working one, so I might have to get it and stop playing with it for a little while. But that's at the shop out in Central Mass. I guess I'm gonna have to reset my adaptives, but I gotta let the car warm up. And later tonight I'm gonna take the gauge out because I want to line that needle up to 140 when it's cold, and line that one up a little bit more. You guys can see. So it does bother me. I'm gonna show you. See, it's just off a little bit. That one's off just a little bit too, like a little too high. And then that one, it's just a little too low. And hopefully my gas is up to par. I'm gonna find out when I have a full tank of gas after this car is running nice. But for this, I don't understand why this ain't working. I'm gonna have to check that. But after this car warms up, I'm gonna go ahead and use my scan gauge and try to reset the adaptives. 86 degree coolant right now, which clearly that wouldn't have moved that needle at all. But I'm glad I got a new one of these. That looks a lot better than this. So let's take a look at this. Compare here to here. A little bit of a difference, right? But I don't know if I have that option to turn off the passenger side airbag. Probably like a weight or a sensor over there. I hope these turn off, at least that one and that one, or one of these from replacing that. But we will see. I'm gonna let that warm up for a little bit. I hate how my door does that. I think she should be running temperature right now. So let's see. So coolant 197. So yeah, she is. We're gonna go ahead and controls. Vehicle reset. Nothing happened on mine. And that turns off. Turn it back on. Turn it back off. This goes away. I don't know, guys. I'm stumped. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'd really appreciate it. Any feedback would be greatly appreciated. I hope this video helped you in some sort of way when it comes to disassembling your clock spring or your steering wheel and your clock spring. Well guys, that's the completion to this video. I don't know what I accomplished, but I'm pretty pumped that I got to bring you guys along with me before I have to go to work. So shout out to my wife for letting me use her car. And yeah, until next time guys, be easy, stay tuned, peace.